What's up, my people? Welcome to Vertical Football Podcast and welcome to 5 Things Manchester United versus Leicester City. And with me, I have the amazing, the awesome Manchester United fan, Segun. How are you doing?
So I'm good. A win for us, and we're happy about that. So we move on.
Yeah, a win, and so funny that all Manchester United. And before we start these 5 things, if I forget what I want to say. Sorry, I want to ask you, Segun. Do you see the excitement when we scored? Ferguson was clapping, smiling.
You have no choice. You have to. When you say something, you have to buy your happiness.
Maybe
you cannot be paying tickets to watch that kind of game.
Yeah.
Even when there's no happiness in the whole game, you have to select where you pick your happiness from.
So Fergie
he just pick his happiness. So that because you definitely, now in Man United right now,
okay.
The reality is, we said it on the podcast here, that in this period that Man United is, don't focus so much on the performance because you will not see performance. But if they win, like today they won, just be happy with the result and move on.
Just be happy.
Just be happy, really.
Don't worry.
Just be happy.
Be happy.
Yes, that's just it. Be happy.
Oh God. So Segun, let's start with number 1.
Number 1, I think we've started even talking about it. The performance was not good enough. I know one thing about the performance that's always surprising to me is the fact that Man United players are not thinking when they're on the ball.
Even when they are thinking, they overthink.
So and there are some things that football is best played simple.
Yeah.
There are a lot of simple decisions. For example, a decision of maybe a defender does, the ball is coming, just chase the ball down and play it to your keeper to relieve yourself for the pressure. Before you know it, the defender will chest it and still load it. Football is best. There are many things that I saw some players doing today. I think I even mentioned when I was watching it that if I was a coach, those players would never ever play for my team.
You are reminding us of Jose Mourinho.
The reality is there's some things that are abomination in the world of football for a professional football player. And these people are making the same mistake.
Yeah, that's true.
Always learn, and this is some things, the things that happen even during Ten Hag. Journalists that always learn to ease yourself out of pressure.
Yes.
Don't keep putting yourself under pressure. Don't keep making rash decisions. Some players will hold the ball for so long. Some players will not even hold the ball when they should hold the ball.
Yes.
So we don't know a lot of things, and I think that's the first point, really.
All right, Segun. I am still not happy with some things that Amorim is doing. Yes, is an honest coach. He's honest. Is straightforward, is direct, but there are some departments on that pitch that there is no growth. Is it that? Because, okay, I know it may be part of your 5 things. Maybe this will be your number 2. Our strikers are not showing this killer instinct. I'm not saying hold up play. Positioning, at least. Have good positioning. Let me give you one example. Garnacho came on and he was flying, and I saw the fans singing Viva Garnacho. And the pass, the square play he did out, maybe the first one, the second, I can't remember. Oiland was seen on the pitch. Simple. That is the place where striker will be.
That's true.
But I don't understand what the heck is going on in that place. He should, at least, he has spent a few months now. There should be something. At least in our attack. Maybe they are not scoring, but at least movement.
This is true. What you said is true.
Yeah.
Because also when you look at it, since the likes of René Molisten, since when René Molisten left Man United, and that's after Ferguson retired, Man United has not gotten a specialist attacking coach. People need to understand the kind of work that René Molisten did for Man United.
Yes.
The attacking play and everything.
Exactly.
We don't have an attacking structure. Everything is vibes. If you watch it, is that let's just push the ball. So sometimes this thing, if you keep saying it, you just be getting annoyed.
At least we won.
At least we won. But the reality is, let me just say one more last thing about that thing. Is in as much as I know we always expect the manager to improve players.
Yeah.
But the reality is that a large percentage of the improvement work is on those players. Bring in another manager, those players will not see improve.
Yeah, I noticed that under Ten Hag.
Yeah, the same thing.
We were told that Oiland did not get more of the ball. right now, it's almost similar. And
So
if positioning is bad,
as a striker, you can't position. That's like the first thing you should be taught as a striker. How to do blind side run, how to anticipate where the ball is going to be in the box six.
In fact, you can even use your hand to tell the winger, play it here.
Or sometimes when you guys are training in an attacking structure, the wingers already know that this is where it's likely to be.
Exactly.
Another thing I want to say about the attacking structure before I move to the next point is I saw Kobe Mino and Ahmad do the same attacking pattern continuously.
Yes.
And it was not working. And there was no variation. The attacking pattern is Ahmad to Mino. Overlap. Why can't it be underlap? Why can't you even try different things? Why can't it be Mino giving the ball to Ahmad instead of Ahmad giving the ball to Mino? I know Mino is a central midfielder. It's not really that okay on the wings, even though it's okay on the left hand side of the wing. But from the right hand side, because there are a lot of times he should have given a decent cross.
Exactly.
But he couldn't do because you can't blame him because he's just new to this role of, inside forward. It's a midfielder. So, but the reality is a lot of work to be done on the attacking side.
All right, check number 2.
Okay, number 3 now.
Okay, you wanted to make it number 3?
Let me make
okay, number
3, I think subs. The impact of the subs, really.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think, as you said, the starting is not always good. Recently,
it took us about 60 minutes to get that sense of urgency.
Yeah.
No, the painful thing is that, Shegun, I realized that our players, when we are 1-0 down, it's like there's this sense of, don't worry,
everything will be okay.
Everything will be
just
okay.
Relax.
It's just like you have a dog, and you have not fed the dog for days, and all of a sudden you came home and say, take, this is your food, something like that. It's bad to do that to dogs, really. And the dog was like, okay, is this my food? Well, something strange. So what I'm trying to see is that there's no sense of urgency. As in, even
no intensity.
And Amorim always asks intensity. And it's not there.
I think the reality is, let us take our win the way it is, because the reality is, let us say it was good that the subs worked, but the reality again is, if you want to be honest to yourselves, it's not as if there was anything tactical. It was just luck that those subs worked. It's not.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Well, I saw Garnacho do some.
Yeah, Garnacho did a lot of things. The reality is, the reality is there's no pattern to it. There's no system to this sub stuff under Amorim. If you want to be very honest with yourself, it's always a risk. Nobody knows that Zexi will play this well when he was brought in as a sub.
That's what I thought.
Just worked out.
Yeah.
So there's no, there's some kind of subs that you will do. You will see like those kind of subs, like for example, like McTominay under Erik ten Hag. It was a sub you knew that even though it was the last dice, the latest strike. But you know that there's a systemic thing. You can analyze that, okay, McTominay will play behind the striker, you approach, he knows how to you can analyze it. But the reality is, this Garnacho and Zexi sub, it just happened like that. You can't really. Garnacho was brought in because they wanted to just give Dogo 45 minutes. Zexi was brought in because they just said, let's just push. Let's just put a striker in. Let us see what's going to happen. And sometimes you see the last match against Crystal Palace. When he was fed up everything, he didn't know what to do. He just brought in Zexi and Oilon. Let's see what works. So the reality is, the sub for Man United is trial and error at this moment, and a lot of things in the team are going by trial and error. But gradually, we'll get to where we are going to.
Okay, number 4.
Number 4 is I think we have to say that Amorim. People have been talking about formation. I think football fans should understand that this is not necessarily a formation issue. This is not necessarily a formation issue.
It's not about formation, really.
Yeah, this has to do with player intelligence. First of all, before I start talking about formation, whether it's 3-4-3, 4-4-2, 4-3-3, before I start talking about formation, first of all, deal with how intelligent are your players. What are the decisions? What are the decisions they are making on the ball and off the ball? You understand? Are they thinking on their feet? Can they make quick decisions? When they are doing those things well, we can now start talking about the system you are pushing this player in. But the reality is, these players are not. Dalot with all due respect, he keeps getting worse every single match. He keeps getting worse. Sometimes he forgets. He doesn't even know what to do on the ball. It's evident.
Really?
It's clear. It's sad because he was one of the best players last season. But the reality this season, I don't know what's going on.
But for his let me just put it to his defense. He's playing not in the position he always plays.
The reality is, I'm telling you, if they put him to the other side, at least there's a few games he played the other side. It was still rubbish. It's like I say, it's about the player intelligence. It's about the player intelligence. But the reality is, if you put Dalot in a 3-4-3, a 4-4-2, a 4-5-1, it's still the same Dalot. And many of those other players, Bruno in whatever formation is still the same.
Yeah, I saw Bruno doing some
as usual.
Magical. I think I love the fact that Amorim is putting him in the central row.
We said it now. The deeper row is the best.
That deeper row is awesome. Now he can any long ball now just do it from back.
Makes sense.
But now, apart from that, you will see him now do it from that same deeper row, throw a long ball to Oilon that you know that cannot even do anything.
I say everything Man United is doing right now is trial and error. Let's see how it works. There's no system behind it yet, but we hope that with time we'll get to where we're going to.
Okay. Second, the last one.
The last one is people. The reality is buy your peace.
Buy your peace. But don't say people now. Manchester United
fan.
Buy your
peace. And I think one of the ways to buy your peace in this kind of game is forget what they played from the first half. Just remember one thing: we won.
Do like Fergie.
Fergie, be happy.
Be happy.
Don't worry.
Be happy.
Pick that ending and move on to the next match.
Okay, Shegun, one more thing. Bonus for Manchester United fans. Do you think Amorim next season playing this way till this time next season? He'll be sacked.
The reality is that
after getting all his players,
the reality is that you can't get all his players. If Man United sacks him, they have to question a lot of people in that board.
Exactly.
Because you already know what this guy is all about and you went for him. And the fact is, I don't think it's a matter of Amorim. I think it's just a matter of the season was already bad before he came. You have to understand that. And I think it's also playing to Amorim's positive in the sense of he gets to see how these players truly are. Because one of the things about Man United is that if he comes in the summer where everything is happening, everybody would have they've gone to holiday, they've come back, everybody will start giving fake impressions. But the reality is, if you notice, the reality is under Ralf Rangnick, when they wanted to bring a new style, under Amorim right now, the reality is the loss is always much. What Ralf Rangnick was trying to do, get presence likes. The reality is the losses are going to be very high, but we nevertheless just keep trusting the process. Yeah, because the reality is that if you sack Amorim now, the reality is this club is at the end of it. Let's just hope this works. That's what I was saying.
But Shegun, do you think Manchester United have a very good chance to win FA Cup and Europa?
Anything is possible. You keep winning your games.
With this pattern of play.
But the reality is, with this pattern of play, we'll meet someone that will deal with us.
Wonderful, like Crystal Palace.
We have to pick form as soon as possible, because today, before you know it, because of those subs and the energy that came into the team at some point,
when Jalasu came on
this
board,
match. Yeah,
there was urgency.
So we could have lost this match if those subs did not do what they did today. So we could have lost the match. But nevertheless, we're happy.
Yeah, it will be a sad one if we did not talk about Maguire. Maguire professionalism is awesome.
I don't know about that, but I think
because look at the banter, the criticism, and everything.
I won't call it professionalism, even though I know there's a bit of professionalism in what he did when doing the off-time, but I just feel it's endurance.
That endurance is not
I want to just pick endurance.
Maguire must be a Christian.
Possibly, but I just feel endurance, and I think it's beginning to pay the fruits are beginning to show for him. He's stable. He's a stable person in that certain level, and he gets the winning goal today. I'm happy for him.
Awesome.
Because the reality is, Man United can be very tough and can be very brutal.
Very brutal.
And it was brutal and very tough for Maguire, but yet he still lives.
Yeah. So Maguire, for everything I've said, I'm sorry.
No, the reality is that if you mess up, we'll call you out.
Call you out again.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think that goal was offside? That's the last thing I would say. Talk
And
about
there's no VR now.
it's over here.
So who cares?
Who cares? So, guys, if you love this content, like, subscribe, and also we have our sister podcast, the Convo Podcast. We are on the Fit Africa studio. Just search for the Convo. You will see it, Fit Africa. Like, subscribe it, and you will enjoy juicy, fantastic lifestyle, fun, and games on the Convo Podcast. Till we meet again, love football, and remember, he said, buy your peace.
Buy your fish.
Buy it. All right.
Bye.